As we do each week during the hockey season, Gold Miners Junior A Hockey chat with Coach and GM Marc Lafleur in studio with us this morning. Good morning, Marc.
Good morning, guys.
So you've been sort of on the injured list the last little while with a bum finger,
right?
Yeah, that and commitments with other hockey. Sorry, guys, the thing's cutting in and out here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. He's having headphone trouble. Yeah, you were off with at the challenge the other day, and you're heading off again in a little while, right?
Yeah. Now, so what I did a couple of weeks ago is they had the Eastern Canada Cup Challenge, where we had a team represented there, our league itself. But we went there as a Team Canada East staff, and what we did from there is we selected our 40-man camp from that tournament, or most of the guys anyhow.
Yeah.
So now we're going to our main camp, our 40-man camp, and from there we'll be selecting our team and heading straight to Bonneville, Alberta.
Bonneville, Alberta is where this is.
Yes.
Okay, so when is the main camp? When and where is the main camp?
It's in Toronto,
okay,
at the MasterCard Center.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, it is from December 3rd to the 7th. And like I said, after that, all the guys are packing as if they're making the team.
Okay, and you leave right away.
Leave right away.
Wow, no kidding, huh?
Yeah.
So you're on the road big time, Mark, because this is one of the big road trips of the year when you go to Sioux and then Sioux, Michigan, and then Blind River this weekend. So a 3-game road trip, 3 days.
And it used to be, when you go out west, obviously, the Sioux Thunderbirds and whatnot. Elliott Lake used to be, they still are, but they still are a good team. But it used to be where you possibly would get an easy game out of the 3.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
No kidding.
I mean, not anymore. So we're going to the T-Birds, followed by the Eagles, and then Blind River, who they've probably knocked every team off this year so far.
If they are not the most improved team in Canada, from a year ago, I don't know who is.
They're 14-10, third in the West.
Yes. Yeah.
The Sioux leads at 17-7-1.
Yeah. So everything's so close. Our division's so close. Third division's so close.
Timmins beat Cochrane last night 5-2, so Timmins has moved 7 points ahead of you for third. But Timmins 18-6, man, 18-6.
Timmins is they're rolling.
Yeah, they're playing very well,
and they're really good at home.
And Powassan's won 14 straight games. Now, Powassan was here, a couple weeks ago. I saw the game, and it was a good game, Mark.
Yeah.
So, there wasn't much I didn't see. They're all big guys. They're all about the same size, the whole team.
Yeah, they are big team.
But I didn't see much difference between the two. It was a very close game, don't you think, Mark?
It's a couple of plays here and there. That's all it is. It's a couple of plays here, a couple of key moments a game, and right now they're winning those key moments. They're playing really well.
Okay, so what do you expect heading? Do you have a game plan going into this weekend? What do you do? You try to keep the goals down, or?
Yeah, obviously, special teams right now for us probably at this. This is the biggest stretch of games I think that I don't like where our special teams is at.
Okay.
Ever since I've been here, so we've been working on that this week, working on the penalty kill, working on the power play. So right now we just want to focus on what we have to do, as opposed to how they're gonna counter on certain things.
Right.
This is a brand new team.
Yeah.
So we got to get the chemistry to get going here before we have to worry about what the opponents will do.
Yeah.
So you're saying when you're talking to the guys, you're talking more about what you have to do and not so much
exactly about our own execution right now. Once we start understanding exactly what we have to do in terms of the basics and do them consistently well, then we'll start worrying about what the other team is doing.
Yeah.
And it's never been like that.
Yeah,
our approach has been different.
Oh, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah.
So why is that, Mark? Because you're saying there's so many new guys?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is so many new guys, guys that haven't probably played certain particular roles that are thrust upon now this year.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of getting it right and practicing it.
Yeah, I remember the Powassan game. You struggled getting started on the power play, getting out of your own end.
Yeah.
Establishing possession in the offensive zone.
Yeah, you also got to remember it's not only about shooting. like I said, they won 14 straight games, so they're doing things well as well. So
yeah, they play a pretty aggressive forecheck on the
but that hurts when you can't get going, right? Like
exactly.
I think of teams that you had in the past, Mark, with like Facette back there, guys that would carry the puck in, right? Like you kind of haven't really established somebody like that, have you?
No, we haven't.
It's still a work in progress. Trying to figure that out.
Yeah, exactly.
Good weekend last weekend for Tyler Fife, and as a result, named one of the Eastlink TV 3 Stars of the Week.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming into his own. I think he's getting used to the pace. Yeah. A couple of other guys are starting to get used to the pace as well, so it's just a matter of him getting a little more ice time and making the best of it.
Mm-hmm. As far as state of health goes, any updates on
no, day-to-day for guys like Stavros Soilis.
Okay, and Trevor Hester, too. A couple of people have asked about him recently.
As well, yes. So day-to-day, and they're big pieces. Coming back to special teams, for example, Trevor Hester, I believe, is the league's best penalty killer.
I agree with you there.
And, missing him now for the last month or so is a big reason why our penalty kill percentage has been down.
Okay, so the Sioux Thunderbirds Friday night, which is not going to be easy. Then you go to Sioux Eagles, who are much improved again. They're fourth in the West at 12-4 and 14, 12-14 and 2.
So probably play in front of the biggest crowd you've seen so far this year when you go across the border. They usually lead the league in attendance.
Well, Timmins Rock are close by if they're not first.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Timmins, I'll tell you right now,
Timmins is drawing real well.
That community right now is really.
I was at that Rayside rink this weekend. My son was playing there. Oh, man, they don't hold too many in there, no?
But in Chelmsford?
Yeah.
Really? I've never been in that rink.
That's where my son played this weekend.
Smaller stands?
And we were all going, they play in here?
Oh, you should have been around when we played Mattawa.
Well, how about, what's the one, Noelville with the curling on the ice?
Yeah, is the Noelville rink, does that have more seating capacity than Chelmsford?
Well, Chelmsford just the one side, eh? Like it's just.
I would probably say. I'd probably say right about the same.
Yeah.
And what about the rink in Sioux, Michigan?
Oh, that one holds quite.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a horseshoe.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's bowl seating, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
It's at least horseshoe, if not bowl seating.
And as I understand, is it an older rink?
It's an older rink.
One of the classic old barns?
It's one of those where you walk in and you're going, yeah, this is old style hockey.
Slap shot.
Like the guy's got to go down the stairs to get to the ice level.
Oh, okay.
In the dressing room, so it's one of those.
Right on.
I was surprised.
Probably really small dressing rooms too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's great.
Comfy.
All right, Mark. So I guess you're on the road. Then you're off to Toronto for the thing, and then you're off to Alberta. Holy cow!
So I guess we'll see you again when February.
No kidding.
February, March. I don't know.
Holy cow! So again, 3-game road trip: Sioux Friday night, Sioux Eagles Saturday, then Blind River Sunday afternoon. Good luck, Mark. Hopefully, you get have a nice 3-0 weekend. Would be nice, wouldn't it?
One game at a time.
One game
at a time.
Well, at least you're playing the Sioux the Friday night, because it used to be the opposite all the time, right? You play 3 games in 3 days, and you play the Sioux on the Sunday afternoon all the time. Eh?
I'm not that big of a proponent that 3 games in 3 nights, your third game,
You think that's not the worst?
No, you could be beat up maybe with bumps and bruises, but today's athletes, the kids are in shape. I mean, they work out, they do off-ice workouts, they do post-game stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so
exactly. You know what I mean? 3 games in 3 nights, like they're on the ice every day almost. Mm-hmm. So 3 games in 3 nights. By the third game, they're still fresh.
Which game are you most hesitant of, regardless of the opponent? Is it the first game?
I've always
bus
said,
legs.
Yeah, I've always
you get off the bus.
Yeah,
right?
I've always said personally.
Yeah.
Possibly the first game.
First game after a long bus ride.
Yeah. That's again. Those are some other philosophies.
Yeah.
Beliefs. Mm-hmm. That's just what I think, and it's not because of that. What I believe isn't so much because it's the first game in the bus legs. It is because I really don't believe in the third game, where the guys are dead tired.
Okay, I see what you mean.
That's why I say the other way, because I really do believe with today's athlete.
Oh, they're all in shape now.
It's not back in the 70s and 80s where nothing was done. I mean.
Having a smoke between periods.
Okay, Mark, well, good luck this weekend.
Right on, guys. Thanks.
Thanks, Mark. 7:47 on your Thursday morning. Got a pair of tickets for an upcoming Gold Miners game that you can have if you can answer this. As of right now, as of this very moment, who is the NHL's leading scorer? 567 CJKL is the number to call. Best of luck to you, Smiley.